All right. If I were to do this synced, at level 70, it's doable, but gosh darn it, it is a long fight, and I just don't feel like it. So I'm going to try to do unsynced, so unrestricted, Deltascape V1. Why can't I do these? Interesting, because like the the 3-party raids, they interesting. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna try it to continue the into the Deltascape quest for the Omega quest line, and here we go. I've got healer mode, etheric mimicry healer. We're good. It says my gear is a little bit low as far as like repaired status. What's that word I was looking for? But we see a floating castle in kind of the the bluish purplish mist, and that blue serpent-dragon thing that was chasing. Mercy, do you hear me? Your opponent is called Alte Reut. No idea what the name means, but good luck. The alpha kind of disappears and gives me corporeal form. We have a circular arena, kind of grassy, floating in space. No ability to fall off as far as I can tell. So do basic instinct. We'll get Gobskin, Bristle. I don't have a Moon Flute kind of opener thing, so gotta have my dodge for Toad Oil here. Start with Breath of Magic, Bristle again for Immortal Flame. And from here on out, it's just Gobskins to stay alive. Whistle Tingle, Triple Trident, Super Naka 4 times. Oh wait. Keep up Gobskin, but again, I'm 10 levels higher, and I'm geared for that level 80. So this will go down. This is probably one of those fights that I'm gonna be able to spam pretty easily. But he kind of disappears. You want to avoid where the fire is. Breathwing is a knockback, right? So I messed that up a little bit, but I still got hit by it, but there's no. It didn't give me vulnerability, so getting hit by that fire doesn't give vulnerability. That's pretty nice. Makes soloing a bit more fun. So yeah, that second thing. Oh wow. Oh wait. Weird. Line attack there, easy to dodge. So yeah, that second round of fire orbs, you want to get really close to him so that when you're knocked back, you don't get knocked into fire orb. We got an ice floor about to form here, I think that's what this is. I like to spam Gobskin when there's something I can't dodge. I am gonna Diamondback this. I don't think you need to. A stack up mechanic. I don't know. I'd like, better safe than sorry. It does take a lot of mana, so I have to remember to get my mana back here. Damn it. Oh wait, got it. Cool. Little Candy Cane to get some mana back as well. Lucid Dreaming. We can also do our whistle combo again. Gonna get dodge back up also as well. I don't know what this is yet. I think we have to. No. Come on, let me go. You kind of want to hit your directional button one time on the ice to get away from the orbs. Back to the center. You get Gobskin again here. Super Naka 4 times. Twin Bolt will burn through my Gobskin. And Mortal Flame, by the way, is forever. Okay, we got some smaller flames and some bigger flames. Is there another knockback? Okay, there's a knockback. We want to be knocked back, I think, in the direction of... Okay, yeah, that was actually really easy to dodge. Barely even worth talking about. That was strange. Let's use Apocalypsis because it's fun. Charybdis knocks you down to 1 HP. So just heal up. Easy peasy for a blue in healer mode at least. If you were doing this in DPS mode, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how that would be. Twin Bolt could kill me after even 10 levels higher and over geared for it. Roar, just AoE damage, group wide kind of thing. Oh dang it, don't disappear. Did I lose the buffs on that? No. Did I? Can I kill him before this happens? We'll see. Yes? Yes. As usual, the boss kind of just... Well, this one kind of seems like a hologram, like he's blinking in and out of existence, and then I guess he was just data. Because that is what this landscape is all about, this like world is all about. I did not apparently learn the spell, which is sad. Right? I think I was going for Charybdis. Was that the spell name? What spell was I trying to learn there? Blaze. Probably saw it plenty of times. I don't know. Sad. Right? Yeah. I'm typing around a mic, sorry. Nope. Okay. Alright, well. I am going to exit, and then this will be the continuation of the Omega storyline. We get a bunch... These raids generally have a bunch of these items that you're going to need like 10 or 8 or whatever to make... or to purchase weapons and armor and stuff with. I tend to just sell them or get rid of them. Because obviously it'll be for level 70 gear, which I don't need. But we do talk to Sid. I have to be not blue mage, which is annoying, but... You know what? Let's do it one more time. How's my... Yeah, we're fine. It was only 8 minutes-ish. And I might have to switch from Blue Mage back to some other class just to do the quest. Basic Instinct, Bristle, Toad Oil, Gobskin. I could actually open with Rose of Destruction buffed with Bristle, and then a buffed Breath of Magic, and then a buffed Mortal Flame, and then Whistle, Tingle, Lullaby. Whistle, Tingle, Triple Trident. Followed by Super Naka. Probably gonna get a Gobskin gone here actually, and then Super Naka. In time for another Rose of Destruction. Heal myself a bit here. This is an ability, not a spell, so it doesn't benefit from Bristle. Like this says next spell cast. Oh shit, why did I do that? Dumb. Oh, I moved, that's why oh shit. Get close to him like I said last time. So it's easier to run from the middle. Get Breath of Magic going again. After that initial like opening Rose of Destruction, buffing it before you cast it, it just never makes any sense again as far as like action economy versus potency. It doesn't make sense. So don't ever buff it again unless you have downtime where you can't attack. Then you can probably buff it if you feel like it. Whistle Tingle Triple Trident. I'm gonna try to not Diamondback this and see what happens. I'm over leveled and geared, so it was fine. It broke through the gob skin and knocked me down to about 33% HP. We'll get our Breath of Magic going again, boosted. Super Naka 4 times. Supranica, however you want to pronounce that. Fire orbs around him. He's also got a tornado under him. And then the ice floor as well. You want to do 1 time to get back. If you do more than that, you're gonna slide into fire orbs. And then the ice floor goes away and you're fine to just exist as you are again. Don't teleport, don't teleport. Such a fun ability. Apocalypsis just looks cool. Okay, we got the little orbs in the middle that are gonna go first. They're gonna get big first, and then they're gonna explode first. So we want to get knocked. I think you're always gonna be knocked back from this wall, and a little bit toward the middle, I guess. Get my Breath of Magic going again. Another Whistle Tingle Triple Trident. We're at 30%. So yeah, Mortal Flame, by the way, is just gonna keep doing its thing the entire fight. It's permanent, but you can only put it on only one instant. I think only one instance of it can be active in the entire fight amongst all participants. One of those kind of spells that blue has a couple of. Supernaka 4 times. Does Blaze show up later in the fight? Like, I'm not entirely sure if I've seen it. So the outer edge, I think, is where the explosions are going to happen first, if I saw it correctly. But he should be dead after the end. Yeah? Nope. Okay. That's fine. I'm not going to make you guys sit through more. Sad panda. Let's see if we can turn in the quest with blue. So here's Sid to continue. Sorry, to turn in the quest, my bad. thanking me and cheering me on. Well done, my friend. We were lucky enough to witness every moment of your struggle via the Deltascape's various surveillance devices. I dare say we had a better view than you did. Gaining control over them was the extent of our accomplishments for this outing, though I suppose we did also learn your adversary's name. Rest assured, however, that there will be plenty more such outings. Preliminary analysis suggests that there are 4 combatants in the Deltascape all told, including your friend Altaroid, which means you will be required to win 3 further bouts, with deltas 2 to 4 in this test world alone. He turns to look at all the massive eggs, some with monitors, and the rings that are like the wormhole kind of thing. And needless to say, there are plenty more such worlds in the Rift, holding the remaining 85 subjects between them. Plainly, our host has gone to no small amount of trouble, quite why it is so obsessed Quite why it is so obsessed with determining the strongest being is another question. Midgard Stormer winks into existence again. Omega seeketh to improve itself, to evolve. This was ever its primary directive. Through contending with mighty foes, it groweth stronger. Having vanquished the vile simulacrum you call Shinryu, a greater adversary was needed. In the absence of such a being, it had but to create one. So in the name of self-improvement, it wants to make a new playmate, and it chose to undertake the task here to avoid outside interference, yes? In part. The making of life is not Omega's primary function. It bringeth complex beings into the corporeal realm, only at great cost to itself. As such, it employeth this plane to test unfinished works, that it might determine a single entity worthy of creation. If I understand you correctly, the moment Omega's grand experiment is complete, it will give birth to a creature mightier even than Shinryu, and then proceed to fight it. Gods help us all if a battle of that scale should come to pass. The powers unleashed would be enough to bring about another calamity. Assuming the dragon has the right of it, all test subjects must needs be works in progress, save for ourselves, of course, but how then do we explain Alpha? As I recall, it manifested corporeally outside the rift. Then again, it is hardly the most complex of creatures. Mayhap it was finished by accident. Don't you make fun of Alpha. He's a good boy, and if it hadn't been for him, we would all have been erased. He might not be strong, but he's brave, and reliable, and adorable, says Wedge. Nobody argues. Wedge kind of tantrums a tiny bit. Changing the subject for a moment, Chief. After you lost track of Omega, you said you re-engaged its stasis systems, right? Says Biggs. Meaning something somewhere isn't working like it should. I only ask because me and Wedge have done pretty much all we can here, and we're wondering if it might be worth going to Cartano to look into it. That would be a great help. Nero and I can handle things at this end. Nero nods. Wedge gives a thumbs up and a nod. We'll be off then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, eh? Says Biggs to me. I give him a nod. Wedge, and you be a good boy, Alpha. Do as you're told and look after Mercy for me. Alpha gives a little kind of silent coo to Wedge. They both wave and bow to me. Into the Deltascape is complete. 1736 gil. And that's the end of the quest. If you feel like watching for one more attempt, you're welcome to. I'll record it. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'll record another, I'll do more of this tomorrow, this quest line. I'm going to switch over to Final Fantasy XII, which my first playthrough, so having fun with that for sure. I'm recording that as well if you're at all curious. Come to me, Altaroid. I actually don't even know if Bristle does anything to really amplify Immortal Flame. I'm just doing it because it's a spell, So in theory, it should maintain that buff for the entirety. I haven't actually seen if those flame balls are what is Blaze, you know, the spell I'm looking for here. Lots of dodges because, again, I'm over-leveled, over-geared. Still eats through a Gobskin sometimes if he hits. This one eats through Gobskin, so I gotta recast it. And heal, and dodge that. And get some mana back here. Kenda gain. Whistle Tingle coming up. Triple Trident. I think he's going to teleport, but we'll see. Nope, we're okay for now. This is fine. Just going to spam Gobskin so I survive it. And then, you know, any follow-up attack. Don't need to waste the mana on Diamondback, apparently. You know, something comes to mind. There was a point in time, apparently, where the entire floor is covered by those fire orbs, and I can't escape it. According to a video I sort of kind of watched a little bit of, and I didn't continue watching it, but because it was level synced, and I wasn't going to do it level synced, so I thought, why waste my time? So that could be Blaze, but so maybe I'm not getting to the point where Blaze is. I want to make sure I see something called Blaze. Just keep myself alive in the meantime. I can probably do one more breath of magic. Oh, knockback. Breathwing, not Blaze. Roar, not Blaze. Cryptus drops you down to 1 hit point. Doesn't break Gobskin because Gobskin, you know. It hits everybody, is kind of what I'm saying there. Twin Bolt, also not Blaze, will break through Gobskin. The buffed Breath of Magic seems to drop about 10% HP total. Classical Elements. There are fights that, even though you can solo them, like unsynced, you do still need to wait until a certain move is used. So like the Shiva fight, I think, is one of those. So you can't kill too quickly. Oh, this is Blaze. Okay, so I have seen it. Cool, now I can kill. So the blaze is the stacking mechanic. I didn't even notice that. Charybdis means I gotta heal right after this. I lost my dodge. Uh-oh, wrong way. I'm gonna lose this, aren't I? Shit. Okay, we're good. Probably should have lost it, but... Eh? No, still? You jerk. Right? I still haven't learned it. Just to make sure that I didn't miss it last time. Damn. It is called Blaze, right? Yes. These mean nothing to me. Alright, one more. Like I said, when you're not synced, nobody really knows the percent chance, as far as I can tell, of like your actual chance to learn it when you're not synced, as far as I know. Boosted Rose of Destruction, Bristle, Breath of Magic, Bristle, Mortal Flame, Gobskin again, Whistle, Tingle, Triple Trident, Super Knockout 4 times, get some mana back with Candy Cane. Alright, he's gonna do a knockback, so wait for him to teleport first. Twin Blaze knocks through my Gobskin. Let's reapply. Apocalypsis is probably better to use on a group. What I like is that if you're fighting a group of monsters, the Ram's Voice freeze lasts long enough to get a full 10-second Apocalypsis. Uh-oh. Spam Gobskin for this. Get my Breath of Magic back up. Get another Gobskin up. Whistle, Tingle, Triple Trident. Supranica 4 times. We got Eruption. Gonna knock us back from here. Don't be in the middle or you will die when it goes off. 1 time. Boom, boom. Turn, don't move. Gobskin's gonna wear off before this hits, probably. Please let me learn the spell. 4 times should be enough, I think. You know? This fight is like 15 minutes long if you're soloing it at the level cap. And I think you would probably have to diamond back to survive the blaze in that version. If you were to solo it at cap, you know? Get my toad oil back up. I mean, it's up, but it's lowish. Whistle. Tingle. Triple try. Job skin. This drops you to 1 HP, so just heal. My timing wasn't perfect. We'll get Breath of Magic back up, why not? This is followed by that line attack. Poop. You jerk. Chronica 4 times. And dead. Eh? Come on, man. Sucks. Alright, I'm done with this. Gotta eat dinner. Gotta find something to eat. So, hope you enjoyed. I'll come back to this some other day. And, Sid and I, once again. You know what? Alpha and I, once again. We thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Oh, didn't hit the thing. I almost corrupted another. Dang, that would have sucked.